Okay, here we go. Let's see, I believe everything is activated. I'll double check. Yep. Now the first thing we have is a contract. A plowing contract. We'll go ahead and give Charlie some more food. I still want to buy this place up here so I can get rid of these buildings. Now we got to go to the dealership. We're going to accept that big plowing contract. I think it was $27,000. And it's the field right next to our farm. Just on the other side of the railroad tracks. And although I keep forgetting to do it, I am supposed to be coming down here to pick up my contracts. Or at least we're supposed to simulate that. Now we should have, oh, there's a small cultivating. We got this big plowing contract. Accept. Nice. Hey, Monty. Yes, I did feed Charlie. We could probably go back over there right now and Charlie's bowl would be empty. How was your day, Monty? Oh, okay. Now let's see. We got to go down here. That's awesome. $27,000 for plowing this field. That's going to be awesome. Now, I wish we could harvest like wheat or something out of this field so we could make some real good money. At least this guy is going on the longest possible path, which I do like that. You guys have tornadoes and stuff up in your area, Monty? Oh, hi, Dee Dee. How was your day? You got them all done? I saw part of it on my TV. That's awesome. See, that's speed coloring. There's no way I could get that much done in that amount of time. I was just wondering there, Monty, because I know, like, we've got tornadoes forecast for here, too. But now see, that is a page that I would find difficult. I would have a difficult time with that. Although quite a rewarding page once it's finished, but I would have trouble with just so many repeating things, so many rabbits There's only so many different ways my brain could come up with to color a rabbit, so they would all just end up being the same thing over and over again. What's it like in your area, Dee Dee? Oh, okay. Hey, Ivy Pearl, how are you? Now that's what it did here too. Temperatures dropped. And it was rainy here today, so I did not get to go out and make my video. So am I, Ivy Pearl, and I'm just getting started tonight. I'm not getting ready to leave now that you're here. I was hoping to be able to go outside and play around with my new camera. I really wish it would stop snowing. Now I think in game we have snow forecast for one more month, but after we get this field done we'll go sleep into February. I hope the snow stops. 27 on Monday. Now, I think we're forecast to be around there somewhere. And then we'll start warming back up and be, I think, around mid-60s by next weekend, maybe even low 70s by next weekend. Not this coming weekend, but the next one. All of our dogwood trees are in full bloom. I noticed that today. We went out to Walmart. Casey and Steven picked me up, took me to Walmart. And I noticed that all of the dogwood trees are in bloom. And we're supposed to have more snow and ice. Actually, I think early in the week. Maybe Sunday, Monday, we have snow and ice. No, that's true. It won't last long. Oh, hey, Christopher. How are you? Weren't you just streaming not too long ago? Hey, Richard. How are you doing? I'm doing good, thank you. Oh, okay. I thought I saw you streaming just not long ago. You know what's funny about that, Monty? The dogwood is our state tree, and we're not even a state. Yeah, I do notice that you you do post a lot, Christopher. Which is cool, by the way. Looks like the snow might be letting up just a little bit. I can actually watch it going forwards. Hey, at least you're getting views on your wrestling videos. Oh, you streamed on Twitch separately. Okay. Wow. So you are busy. I do not have a Twitch account. I know some people do. No, I don't know anything about Twitch either. Yeah, sometimes, Christopher, like when I finish live streaming here on YouTube, it'll still say I'm live. And I've been done for a bit, and it'll still say I'm live. But that's in the rendering. Christopher, can you answer that question? Is Twitch just for gamers? Or do other people different types of content on there? Oh, okay. Do you see his answer there, Ivy Pearl? Oh, okay, Monty. Dee Dee, do you have Twitch? Oh, okay. Well, I'd say I don't know anything about Twitch. I've heard of it, and that's it. Now, Dee Dee, are you on TikTok also? I think you could be monetized on TikTok, can't you? Oh, you can stream anything on there, okay. Okay, I don't have TikTok either. I've never done TikTok. I don't watch TikTok videos, but I was just thinking, that is another platform where a person can become monetized, correct? Yeah, I don't have Twitch. I might look it up one day. Who knows? Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Dee Dee. I don't know that it really anything about it. I did think it was something a person can get monetized, though. Yeah, Dee Dee, I think that would probably be a good idea. It's just another avenue of creating some revenue. An avenue of revenue. I like that. Revenue Avenue. Well, that's interesting. Ivy Pearl. That's most of us, isn't it? It's kind of funny, Christopher. You know, I'm never on my PlayStation unless I'm live streaming. I'll never play games unless I'm live streaming. Yeah, the other way around. Yeah, Monty, I don't know how all that stuff worked out. Well, it would be easy to think that we're getting close to being finished with this field, but we still have all that over there to do too. I won't have a whole lot of opportunity to learn, no. Not anything about PlayStation, because like I said, I never play PlayStation, except for when I'm doing this. It's kind of funny. I don't play games unless I'm live streaming. I don't color unless I live stream. I'm not sure what that means, Christopher, but if it means you're leaving, God bless you. I sure hope once we sleep it's not snowing. Yeah, I don't know that much about those AIs companies. Well, that's pretty cool. I've never done anything with those AI uh, creation tools. I need to buy me a tablet to do video editing and stuff on. I think maybe I could see it better, and it might make it more enjoyable for me to try to learn some of that kind of stuff. Hey, JR, how are you? Well, thank you very much, JR. God bless you. I saw one of your videos earlier today. I think it was, I can't remember if it was a plane video or one of your streams. I was actually going to ask you something about it, and then I totally forgot, JR. So hopefully, yes. Yeah, it was a recent one. Yeah, I just saw it earlier, well, yesterday at this point. There was something I was going to comment on it, and then I totally forgot what it was. Oh, the next time I see the video, the thumbnail, I'll remember what it was I wanted to ask you about. I think it was related to that. I just can't remember what it was. Like I said, as soon as I see the thumbnail again, it's going to pop in my brain what I was thinking of. I might think of it sooner than that, but I do my best to recall things that I watch. I watch so many different people's videos and stuff just to try to get them some view time. So I watch other people's videos, but I forget. Like, especially like I'll watch coloring, and I'll see something and I want to comment on it, and then I'll forget whose video was it, because I don't take notes. Oh yeah, I like watching my friends and see what they're doing. I get ideas. Ideas about how I could do something, make it a little bit different, but the idea be something I saw somebody else doing. All right, 70% complete. Yeah, I do too, Dee Dee. I like that when somebody else's idea makes me think about something like that. And I always give people credit. A lot of times I don't specifically give credit, but I will let everybody know if I get an idea that came from somewhere else, I'll let people know that. Sometimes I might forget like what content creator that I saw it on, but I'll make sure people know it was something that I saw somewhere else. And if it's something like specific, you know, like a trademark kind of thing somebody does or something like that, then I'll make sure to note who it was so I can at least give them credit for it. Now it appears like it's just about to quit snowing. Well, maybe not. All right, JR, God bless you. Thank you for coming in, hanging out with us for a bit, saying hello. Always appreciate that. Now here in a little bit, we'll check the contracts again because we should have some new contracts by the time we're finished with this one. And maybe we have another big plowing. That would be cool. If not, then we'll go back home, we'll sleep, and then see what we have. cannot drive head on into this snow. It makes me dizzy. %81. I really do hope once we sleep it's not snowing again. I don't like having to watch it from this angle, but if I turn the other way, it just makes me so dizzy I can't even look at the screen. Oh, I can imagine. Now, it's funny. I don't do the in-cab view on this game very much. But, like on racing games, I like the view like from the front bumper. And we just hit the 1 hour live stream mark, guys. At one time, I thought I might like to play this game where, like, if I was driving around on the streets, I would drive from place to place using that in-cab view, but that was something I was not able to stick with. Well, thankfully, we'll start that headland road soon, then we'll have some nice long runs again. Well, I never play with crop damage turned on for that very reason, just in case. Oh, I'm surprised it was not able. There he goes. I was going to say he couldn't go around that little curve, but it did. Okay, Dee Dee, God bless you. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. I hope you're able to get some restful sleep. All right, one more trip around the field. Well, we won't have to go all the way with that either. I do like it when they can make these long runs like this without having to stop and change directions. That was perfect, right at the corner, right at the road. Awesome. I was wondering earlier if I had actually picked up my sprayer for the herbicide and brought it over here. I couldn't remember if I did or not. But actually, we need to do this first. Now, unless there's a really super good contract, we are going to go sleep for the rest of the day, just so we can advance the clock and hopefully get out of this snow. All right, 27,500 roughly. Now, unless there's a super good contract, and I'm not seeing one. Well, there's 11,000 wheat. Oh, we might want to take that one while we can. Here's 11,000 plowing also. Oh my gosh, I know we're going to lose these. If we go sleep, we're going to lose these. We got to take this contract, plowing, accept it. We'll do the harvesting at the same time. How about that? Where's that field at? That is... Okay, so let's accept this one. Okay, and then let's go harvesting. And where's that going to sit? That's going to sell at the grain mill, which is in a totally different place this time, I think. Oh, maybe not. We just haven't been up there yet. Okay. Oh yeah, that is where it was at before. Okay, but we're going to do this harvesting contract also. So we will accept that. Okay. We're just going to have to put up with the snow. I did not want to, but I know we'll lose those contracts. Woo! Now, hopefully this will be one of the few exceptions when we actually will do multitasking. I don't really want to do multitasking because I don't get to actually relax. Okay, now we can go grab our harvester. I really wanted to get that fuel tank set up right there on this side. I'm a little bit disappointed that we're not able to do that. He thought he's going to pass me in a no passing zone. He's stuck behind me. Okay, now I'll pull over and I'll let you go around me. Come on. Can we get through right here? I don't know if I can or not. I don't think so. What's going to be the best? See, they changed all this from the previous game. I can't figure. I got to figure out how to get in here. They totally blocked the entrance into this place by putting so many obstacles in the way. Man, they are going to force me to go somewhere, aren't they? They're in a single access point. Well, I cannot figure out how they actually expect people to get into that field. There's one little narrow lane that goes in there. Can I get through here? It is very strange. I don't understand that. Now, before we start this, I actually do want to drive down through here just because I have a better view. I think this is the only little lane that comes in is this, just this one, and I couldn't even fit down through there. Yep, this is the only way in right here. Right there. And I could not get through there. That's very... I don't know why they did that. It didn't used to be that way. And they don't make a trailer for this header. That's the problem. The harvester will fit down through there, but the headers won't fit. But you used to be able to just come in through the back of the business right there. But we should make some decent money off this wheat when we go sell this wheat. Phone man. How are you tonight, phone man? iPhone man, sorry. Christopher, I thought it might be. I was just getting ready to ask you if that's who it was. I thought it might be Christopher. Because you mentioned it having another account. Okay, yeah, see, I don't know how none of that kind of stuff works. As far as having multiple channels. I don't know how that kind of stuff works. Yeah, well, if I ever need help with something, I know how to let you know that. Oh, I see. Well, I actually do have a second channel. I don't have any videos on it because I don't know how to make like really good videos. But I have a second channel if I ever do learn how to make good videos. Right, I understand what you're saying there, Christopher. Well, I would always prefer voice chat as opposed to texting, for sure. Right. Well, my other account is under a whole new email, everything. It's totally not related to this channel at all. Well, I haven't ever used Share Factory, but if I ever decide I want to use Share Factory, I do know who to ask to get help. And that is the main thing. I saw you playing on ElmCreek a couple of days ago. You were playing on the farm that's right next to mine. Yeah, I saw you. I can't remember what you were doing, but I saw you playing on that farm. You were playing. You were playing on that farm right up there. Right up there. Let's see. Yeah, you were playing right here. I think it was on this field is where you were at when I saw it. I believe that's where it was. Whoops. Let's see where this guy's at. You're streaming right now. Well, I think I could live stream on one YouTube account, not PlayStation. I could live stream on YouTube and visit my own chat room on YouTube and talk to myself. The one right by the store is messed up. Okay, Ivy Pearl. God bless you. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. I hope you sleep well and have a great day. harvester, I don't think we'll have any problem harvesting this entire field. No, I'm sure we won't. And being able to get it all in this one tank, because it's a 200,000 liter tank on this harvester. Well, 6 miles an hour seems pretty slow. 7 likes. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. Let me see. Yep, I'm trying to... Okay, so that guy we can just let run. We'll ride along with this guy. He'll be done first. I like that our generators, they don't make us like a real ton of money, but enough to where like it does cover like labor costs for the helper, and still will give us a couple of thousand on top of that. Alright guys, I need to take a quick break, so I'll let you ride along with this plow and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay, Christopher. God for coming back in. Good to see you on your other account. All right, almost finished. I mean, with this contract. That was perfect. Almost went flying over that hill right there. I didn't know that hill was there. Now this guy we're going to take all the way to the top of the map up here. We should make some decent cash off this wheat. That's the reason I took this contract. We should make some pretty good cash. And I think what we'll do, well, I think we'll do this. I think it'll make the overall trip faster if we do this. We'll be able to get up to the grain mill a whole lot faster driving this than taking the harvester up there. We could take the harvester, but it will be much faster to take this. Hey, Second Chance. How are you? Hey Nate, how are you? Oh, that's awesome. So you're now playing this game on your PS5, Nate? Okay, yeah, well, I hope you're able to. It is funny watching this guy work at 6 miles an hour. I mean, I'm used to it. It's realistic, but when you play with other equipment that's working at 9 miles an hour and some at 12, even 15 miles an hour, then when you come to one that's working at 6 miles an hour, oh, it really feels super slow. It probably does watching it also, but really when you're playing it, you really notice it. But I actually prefer playing at more realistic speeds. Now we've got $60,000. I probably need to buy another tractor. But really I need oh, hey Joe, how are you? I like your thumbnail for the your latest live stream, Joe. Oh, you're just now waking up. Yeah, I was actually impressed with that. I was like, man, that's pretty cool. Because you got that vintage truck in there. Oh, okay. I was wondering where that came from. Because I don't recall ever seeing a mod for that truck. And I was thinking, okay, is that a new mod that they installed? That just came out or something? A PC mod, okay. I was gonna say I did not recall having ever seen that. I didn't think about the fact that it might have been a PC only mod. That thought did not cross my mind. Anybody want to venture to guess how much cash we might make off of this contract? Not the contract price, but the cash price that we'll make off this grain, off this wheat when we go sell it. I'm thinking we'll make about 4,000. $5,100. The contract itself is an $11,000 contract. So, I don't know, Joe, you and I might be over. We might lose because we'll be over. Who's the next contestant? Come on down. I think we might be over, Joe. I know one time I was like way over. I didn't make near as much as what I thought I might. So 28.50. Okay, that might be closer, actually. Well, Joe, we may get lucky and still make it to the showcase. We'll see. If I can wait that long, wait long enough to find out. It is the cash bonus at the end of this contract. It's the only reason why I accepted this contract and the plowing contract that we did without sleeping, because I'm really tired of this snow. At least right now it's not too bad, so it's not bothering my eyes that much. But it's only because of the cash that I decided to go ahead and do this contract. So I do hope it's up there pretty good, but I do think maybe Joe and I have overbid. I have a very difficult time with the snow. It messes with my eyes. I cannot look straight into it like this. If it's heavy, I have to be looking at it from this direction. If it's moving away from me, it doesn't bother me so much. So I can kind of watch it like that better. Now right now it's not too heavy, so it doesn't bother me that much. We've got 62,000 liters of wheat right now. And this harvester will hold 200,000. Now, you know what I'm thinking? And this would be kind of cool, but what if we did a contract like this and we swatched? No, I don't guess we could do that, could we? I was thinking, what if we swatched it? Could we come back and bale it? But no, I don't guess it would let us do that. But what if we pulled a baler? If we could pull a baler behind it, swatch it, and bale it at the same time, then we could come back and pick those bales up. That would be cool. Okay, Joe. Monty, are you still here? Okay. Do you want to be the owner of a popcorn factory? Okay, I have no clue which farm that might be. Do you know what part of the map it was? If we look at the map, do you know what part of the map we were on from here? I'll leave it sit here like this on this map for a minute. Because I want to take a look at what you're talking about because I think that might be pretty cool. Yeah, we were just in so many different places. I have no clue where you would be talking about other than down here. But you can't have none of this down here. This is Granny's. But depending on where you're talking about, I probably am okay with that because I want to set up a farm. So as long as you're okay with owning a popcorn operation. A field that had 2 barns. Uh, let's see, let me zoom back out. Where were we at? I'm trying to think about where we might have played at, where there would have been. Hmm. Yeah, I just do not know where it might be. Right here would be a nice one, Monty. All right. Well, yeah, we'll figure it out where it's at. I need to see on the map what kind of fields there are around it and everything. All right, one more pass, and then we get to go find out how much money we can make. And of course, we're going to finish at the farthest point away possible. I'm trying to keep the camera angle kind of where it kind of blocks out the snow. It helps eliminate some of that motion. The snow right now is getting lost in the background. All right, we've got 77,000 liters. This would make a nice big field over here. Now we're going to leave this harvester sit right here while we go find out how much money we made. And then I'm going to come back and see if I can't get out through here one way or another. It may be another. Alright, now we're headed towards the top of the map. Now we've not been up there. I have on FS25 on this map, but we have not been up to where we're going on this trip, on this map. Of course, the snow's going to pick up while we're traveling head on into it, and there isn't anything I can do about it. I always go around that bridge. I really like this field. I think that's one of my favorite fields on this map. The shape of it. Look out. Not sure exactly where the entrance is. I believe it's around this way. Is that not the right spot? It didn't seem to tell me I could empty it. Huh. Where else is there? Am I in the wrong place? Here we go. All right. $4,290. Ding, ding, ding. I think we have a winner. You were just a little over, Joe. Whoa! Man, what was with that guy in that car? Man, that guy's still trying to hit me, ain't he? That's why I go around it, Joe, because of what it does to the camera. It knocks that camera down like that. I forgot to go around it that time. Normally I will go around it for that very reason. Yeah, I really wish I could just pull right in here like this and get fuel. I really do. I know. They pass me on the double yellow line all the time. No passing zone, and they go zooming past me. Alright, now let me see if I can get this guy out of here. I don't know if I can without having to go all the way back around. See, from here I can't even see that fence. And it's going to try to force me to go all the way around. But I do not want to go all the way around. That worked out very nicely. A lot better than having to go all the way around. Alright, now we can go collect on the contracts, and then we're going to go sleep. All right, 11,000 and another 11,500. Good deal. I sure hope after we sleep it's not snowing. All right, let's save it. And now we'll sleep until the next day. We'll sleep until 9 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I know, right? In the game, though, you can get up at 8 o'clock and it's still dark out. Before we head out, let's just take a look and see what kind of contracts. See, they always do this. So we still have to advance the clock anyway. Now let's see what we have. We have a couple of corn. So we could do 2 corn. We could just go buy a corn header at this point. Let's take a look at something. Let's look at headers. I want to see what the difference is here. There's one that operates at 6 miles an hour, and this one operates at 9 miles an hour. So let's get this one that operates at 9 miles an hour. I'm okay with that speed. What's the price? $35,000. Okay, well, we have enough, so. Okay, so now we can accept these 2 harvesting contracts. And we're not going to make a whole lot of money. Now let's see. And then we can accept this one also. And maybe by the time we do those 2, we will have something better. I know it's a little bit of waste of time to drive all the way up here just to do that and then drive back, but we had to sleep. And I really don't want to fast travel like that. I want to do it a little more realistic. We'll fast travel like when we're actually working. I don't mind doing that. So technically I'm supposed to stop by here to accept the contracts. I forgot about that, so I accepted them remotely. I guess maybe I did it by phone. We can pretend I did it by phone, but technically I'm supposed to stop by the office for contracts. We'll assume I did it by cell phone this time though. Yeah. Well, I forgot. I'm going to pick up this harvester, and then I've got to go pick up the header, the corn header, at the dealership. And I was going to actually accept those contracts then, and I just forgot. I forget to do that. I'm just really just playing to add a little bit of realism. Not a lot, as you can tell, but okay. Now I'm going to have to think about where am I going to keep that new header. Let me move this one over just a little bit closer. And maybe with that corn header folded, I can still keep it right over there also. These impatient drivers, they crack me up. Go ahead, buddy. I guess so. They'll try to run me off the road. I think we're doing really good for considering we started with just the clothes we were wearing. Look out. And we actually have 3 farms at this point. I guess I can't fold that. I was thinking I could fold that header. Alright, now let's see. Which contractor am I going to do first? That's up there in that corner. And this one is way down here in the bottom, huh? Let's go down here. Yeah, let's go down and do the one down in the bottom first. We'll do that one first because we've got to take it up to the farmer's market. And then the other contract is above farmer's market and we'll bring it back down. So we'll do this one first. So that's down on the bottom. And we'll be needing this header anyway, because we're going to be doing corn and sunflowers. Oh, Monty, I just figured out where that field is that you were talking about. Sure enough, I just figured it out. As soon as I get started, get this harvester started, I'll take a look on the map at the, I know what Monty was talking about. So I'm going to take a look at, see how much it costs. I think it's a pretty expensive place, but we shall see. Yeah, we'll see. We're going to go look at that place. I remember where it's at now. Okay, I've got to look at the map and figure out. Okay, I can just come right up here. Actually, I needed to be up here, but we can get there. We did get a lot of wind and rain. No tornadoes in my immediate area. Okay, we're going to go way up here. Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad everybody's safe. It was not too bad here. I will say that it was not too bad. Oh no, yeah, that is sad right there. I don't know how to get over to that field. Now, why does that say this is not the right field? It is the right field. There we go. No. Is it gonna make me do this field myself? What is, this was corn, wasn't it? What? Yes, corn. I have a corn header. I do not understand why this is not letting me harvest this field. That makes no sense. It's just not going. It's not going to let me harvest this field. It is not working. That's just really strange. Huh. Well, see if I approach it from a different side, will it recognize it? Nope. It's not going to let me do this contract, guys. That is really, really, really messed up. I don't have a choice. Alright, now I gotta figure out how I'm going to get to the other contract. We are going to cheat on this one. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to take a shortcut however I can. In this case, yes. Now, let me look at the map and figure out where I'm at. Because we're coming all the way up here. So yeah, I'll just follow this road up. Okay. Well, I hope this other contract does not do that. That's really weird. Monty, that's the field you're talking about right there. We'll pull over up here. This is the field that Monty was talking about. It has the buildings at both ends. This one here, and then over here as well. And it's how much? 600,000. And then 600,000 plus 120, 720,000 for all this right here. But we can make a nice corn operation. This side. This side, Monty? Or the other side? Yeah. Yeah, this side right here. That'll be cool. Yeah, because we can do a nice corn setup right there. Popcorn. I was going to say, I think this end down here will be better. So 700,000, 720,000 to buy all this. But yeah. See, what I like about places like this, there's no actual farmhouse. So that means the owner sleeps somewhere else, not here. So this will be really nice. Let's look at something though. Uh, do I have a popcorn? I don't even know if I have the popcorn in here. I'm just going to have to look here and see. If not, we will get it. I don't think I installed the popcorn. But I would like to see what it looks like. No, apparently I did not. Okay, so I can't look at it and see what it's going to look like, but we'll do a popcorn operation over here. I'm fine with that. That's a good place for it. Nice big cornfield, and then if we need more, we actually can find some more across the road over there somewhere. So I'm good with that. So now we got to go to the farmer's market. Well, come on, Mr. Mail Truck. Now this contract up here should not take very long at all. If it even lets us do it. It's not going to let us do it. What is going on? That just does not make any sense at all. Why is it not letting me harvest? Well, the contract says corn. If we look at the contract, it says corn. No, there are no settings on the harvester. It's a cornfield. It's a cornfield. I'm wondering. It should let me. It's not. But I'm curious about doing something. So I'm going to go grab the other header and come up here and see if it'll actually let me harvest that with the other header. Maybe they have it set up for the other header, which would be incorrect on their part, but maybe. And I don't really want to do that. I'm just going to end up canceling that contract. That was a small contract anyway. Doesn't really matter. I don't know why they're not working, but makes me hesitant to accept any more corn harvesting contracts if they're not going to work. Well, that sure was a big waste of time. Let's get out right here right quick. I don't think there was a collectible over here. I think we looked maybe. I do think maybe we checked over here. We did not find any collectibles. But yeah, this will be a nice little place for, we even have a silo, which would be nice. So yeah, this will be a nice little place for a popcorn operation. Because we should be able to, I'll have to get that mod installed, but look, it looks like there's plenty of room, like right over here. We can set a production right here. Nice. I think that'll work fine. I may have to advance the clock again. Now I'm going to have to figure out where I can keep this header. For now, we will keep it like right over here. Actually, let's see. I need to get rid of a bush or something. We can kind of like keep this like right in here like this for the time being. Alright, now let's look at contracts because we can't do either one of these. See, here's another corn, but I don't even want to attempt it. So let's speed the clock up. So we can get some more. Well, it didn't really give us any more, did it? And I don't want to do any of these. I'm not going to even attempt corn. I'm just not going to attempt it. It's going to be stubborn. We might have to sleep again, and I really do not want to have to do that. But it looks like it's going to force me. Yeah. All right. Well, it's not wanting to give me any decent contracts, so. And it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon in game time, so I'm just going to call it a day. I've been streaming for right at 3.5 hours anyway, so I don't know why the game's acting up. Won't let me do the corn. Okay, Joe, God bless you. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a great day. Now, one thing we need to do, I need to get in the habit of doing this every day, really. Just like we feed the dog every day. Although I really don't have to. Ooh, careful. But I should come up here and do that. That'll make sure that stays full. Alright, so we'll save the game. And we'll leave it sit right here, guys. And then to start out the next time, we'll sleep and hopefully we'll get some decent contracts. So thanks for watching, guys, hanging out tonight. Monty, I hope you have a great day. And we'll do it again on Friday. Alright guys, that'll do it. We'll see everybody on Friday. Until then, God bless.